Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a first impression of the new Maybelline SuperStay foundation. I am so excited to try this product out. Number one, because I've noticed a lot of you guys asking me in the comments to review this product. And number two, because I've actually heard really good things about it. I think the thing that's catching my attention the most is that it claims to be a full coverage, up to 24-hour long wearing product. And I've noticed, I was going through my videos, I've noticed a lot of the foundations I've been reviewing lately are high-end foundations that have the same claims. Some of them good, some of them not so good, so it'll be interesting to see where this product matches up to the rest, and if it does, it will cost literally like half the price or even a quarter of the price, which is always good. And Maybelline did send these to me for review, and they sent a few shades for me to try, so I'll be swatching them to see which shade matches me best. I'll be doing a full demo of the product, wearing it throughout the day, and then checking back in later to give you my final thoughts. So if you guys want to see what I think of this product, keep on watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you guys are new. I post new videos here every week, and turn on that bell notification so you guys always stay up to date on when I post. All right, let's do it. So before I start applying it to the skin, I'll just read you the claims on the back of the bottle. Full coverage foundation, up to 24-hour wear, seamless matte finish, breathable and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, oil free, doesn't clog pores. That's something I always look for with more of an oilier skin type. And it is Dermatologist Tested. As for shades, let me just check the website. It says available in all drugstores. This comes in 16 different shades and it retails for $14.99. Now, Maybelline sent me a few shades, but I'm gonna try number 220 Natural Beige first, because from the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which is one of my other favorite drugstore foundations, I used to use the shade 220. So here's hoping that I'll be the same. All right, I'm just gonna shake some of these up and then do some swatches. Can we just appreciate that this comes with a pump? I think that is amazing for drugstore. So I'm gonna start off with the 220 and just swipe that right here. And then I'm gonna do the 130 right beside it. Oh, totally different. And then I'm pretty sure I already know this one is out, but this is shade 310, and I think it's gonna be the darkest of the bunch, and we'll do that right here. Oh, okay, actually, that color looks like a really good match for my skin because it has some more yellow to it. I'm really glad I did swatches. So I'm gonna let those dry on the skin and then make up my mind, because I was reading it says to swatch, let it completely dry so you can see the true color, and then make up your decision. It also says if you're unsure between shades, choose the lighter one. So it's been a few minutes now, and after looking at the swatches, I think I'm gonna go with number 310 because I feel like it just matches my skin tone the best because it has more yellow to it, and obviously that's what I got. It might be a little bit darker, but you won't know until you try. So I'm gonna just take some of the product and dab it on to one half of my face, and then I'm gonna use a brush on one side and then the beauty blender on the other. So for this side, I'll start with my brush and I'll just apply it. I instantly notice it just looks really smooth looking, like it's spread out really easily, blended nice. And then I'll apply a little bit more. You definitely have enough time to blend the product out, because I know a lot of the ones I've been trying lately with more of a matte finish, you have to blend super quickly before it dries, but you have some time to work this out. Starting to dry down, it's not as liquidy as before, but even when I applied it, it felt more of like a moussey texture, really easy to blend out. Look at what it looks like over somewhere where I would have pores. It's just gotten completely over it. My skin looks smooth. Coverage looks really great. Like, the fact that I can barely see my freckles is kind of blowing me away. The color might be a touch darker than my skin tone, but I feel like I could make it work once I start blending with concealer and everything. Oh, okay, let's try the sponge on the other side. So same thing, I'll do a few dabs. And I'm using a damp beauty blender. And let's work it out. Like, this is what I'm most blown away with. After a few dabs, it's already spread out and adding serious coverage. Now I'm going to add a little bit more to the cheeks like I did on the other side, just for those freckles, because that's where I have the most pigmentation on my skin. And a little touch of this goes a long way. Like, look at this. All right, what do you guys think? I'm looking at both sides. First of all, the skin looks beautiful, but brush versus the side that I used the Beauty Blender, I think they both look equally as good, so you could probably use either of them. It's just based on personal preference. I think I might actually like the side with the sponge a little bit more. I just usually like using a sponge more so than the brush. I just like the way it applies. It gets the product where you need it to quickly. I'm gonna give it like a minute to start set. Oh, it's pretty much already set though. Yeah, like it's set in the sense that you can tell it's on the skin, it's not going anywhere, but it's not super matte. I would totally agree with the soft matte claim because it's matte, but it's not flat. And it's not cakey. Like, it's set without being cakey. Like around the nose where I notice a lot of foundations cake on me, it's not doing that. And it just looks so smooth over the forehead. I feel like I've said smooth 1,000 times, but I really do think that's like the key word for this product. All right, so I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer to the under eyes just because I have those dark circles, and then lightly set it using a loose translucent setting powder. Just to give you a time check from when I set the face, it is currently 12:05 in the afternoon, and now I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Got my full face on, and I just keep pulling the mirror up because I want to look at my skin. I think my face looks flawless. My skin still looks really natural looking, but with really flawless coverage. So I am liking it so far. The only thing I'm not really feeling, and I think it was me doing it, was my bronzer blush highlight combination. Is looking a little bit gray, but I'm not even gonna try to fix it because I just really want to see how the foundation is gonna wear. All right guys, it is 10:23 at night. I've been wearing this for about 10 hours, much longer than I thought I would, and I have got to say, it looks pretty good. Like, I don't even have to powder that much, but I will. I think I'll just hit up the T-zone a little bit. So right in here you can see a little bit of shine, a little touch on the nose, underneath, and then the chin. And now this is one area that I did notice it's starting to wear off just a touch. And notice around the nose, this is a funny angle, but around here, the product is still on. It didn't get cakey. It didn't separate. Like, even on top of the nose, it still looks good, because sometimes that happens. It's like my biggest pet peeve. The only thing I'm not really digging right now is the color I chose. I should have listened to my own advice that I gave you guys and chose a lighter shade, because right now it's looking a little bit too dark compared to my natural skin tone. So I would probably have to do a little bit of mixing. I might have to mix the 130 with the 310, and if it wasn't right, just keep playing around until I find my perfect shade, because I would definitely want to, because I am totally digging the formula. If you have an oilier skin type like myself, I was able to wear it, so I think you will too. And if you have more of a dry skin type, this is funny, because normally I would say maybe pass on it. Something with more of a matte finish, like a long-wearing matte finish, is usually super dry, and it tends to be just cling into all your dry patches. I feel like because of the texture of this one, with how smooth it is and like its whipped texture, I feel like it will just go on really nice over top of your dry skin type. So I would still give it a try. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and you guys, don't forget to check out my vlog channel. I will put a box right here that you can click. It will take you over to Life with Trina, where I just so happen to have a ton of new videos, because I am doing Vlogmas this year. So there's like 20 plus videos for you guys to check out at this point. That might explain this cold that I have coming on right now again. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.